What up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Dan Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Monday, February 19th, 2018, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for the Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. I hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. Tye Sheridan helps motivate a rebellion in the newest trailer for director Steven Spielberg's upcoming sci-fi action adventure Ready Player One. The clip released Thursday and set to the cover of Pure Imagination from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory further explores the virtual reality world of Oasis, where dreams come true and players can become avatars based on popular pop culture characters like the Iron Giant and Hello Kitty. Main character Wade Watts, played by Sheridan, discovers not everything in Oasis is the way it seems, since actions in the video game have real-world consequences. Watts must contend with evil forces while searching for a digital Easter egg left behind by Oasis creator James Halliday, played by Mark Rylance, that will grant an immense fortune. As Watts is attacked in the real world, he joins with the rebellion to help fight back. Watts says in the trailer during a motivational speech before an epic battle takes place, "Our future is being threatened." Ready Player One is set to arrive in theaters on March 29th. Ben Mendelsohn, Simon Pegg, Lena Waithe, and Olivia Cooke also star in the movie. Arnold Schwarzenegger has been cast in a feature film version of David Sandberg's action comedy King Fury. Schwarzenegger joins a cast that includes Michael Fassbender, David Hasselhoff, and Sandberg, who is starring and producing the project under his Laser Unicorns production company, Variety reported. King Fury, a short film that has gained a cult following, was released in 2015 and pays homage to cheesy martial arts, police, and action films of the 1980s. The feature film version will take place in 1985 Miami and deal with the breakup of the Kung Fury, played by Sandberg's Thunder Cops squad, following the death of a teammate. Schwarzenegger will appear in the film as the American president, noted the Hollywood Reporter. Production is set to begin this summer in the United States and Europe. David Kassenberg, Seth Grahame-Smith, and Aaron Schmidt of the It fame are producing. King Fury marks the second new role for Schwarzenegger, who is also set to star in a new Amazon Western series titled Outrider. Burt Reynolds is an aging movie star who travels with Ariel Winter as his driver to a film festival to accept an award in the new trailer for The Last Movie Star. The clip features Reynolds mirroring his own career as he stars as Hollywood icon Vic Edwards, a character like himself who moved from college football to work as a stuntman before becoming a leading movie star. Reynolds' character, realizing his best days as behind him, follows the advice of a friend played by Chevy Chase to accept a Lifetime Achievement Award at the film festival that he discovers is a low-budget affair run by a group of young fans led by Clark Duke. Reynolds begins to enjoy himself, however, as he looks back on his memorable film career with people who still admire him. The 82-year-old also uses Winter to drive him around the surrounding Nashville area to relive memories. The Last Movie Star, from director Adam Rifkin, is set to premiere on DirecTV on February 22nd before opening in selected theaters in New York and Los Angeles on March 30th. Disney has announced it's working on the third Descendants TV movie. The clip released a 30-second teaser for the live-action project Friday, announcing the film would air in the summer of 2019. The franchise is about the young adult offspring of Disney's most famous villains. This week's clip shows Dove Cameron's character Mal walking at night through a forest where she is confronted by a light that says, "Mal." Her response is, "Dad." Mahershala Ali, Chadwick Boseman, Viola Davis, and Laura Dern are among the first stars confirmed as presenters for the March 4th Oscar ceremony in Los Angeles. Also expected to take the stage at the award gala are Jennifer Garner, Greta Gerwig, Tiffany Haddish, Tom Holland, Kumail Nanjiani, Margot Robbie, Emma Stone, and Daniela Vega. ABC television producers Michael DeLuca and Jennifer Todd said in a joint statement Friday, whether returning to the Oscar stage or gracing it for the first time, each of these artists bring their own distinguishing and energetic appeal. Their contributions will make it for an unforgettable evening. Jimmy Kimmel is to host the event, which honors excellence in film for a second consecutive year. Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri was named Best Film and Outstanding British Film at the British Academy Film Awards in London Sunday. The movie stars Frances McDormand and Sam Rockwell won the BAFTAs for Best Leading Actress and Supporting Actor, while its writer-director Martin Madonna won for Best Original Screenplay. Gary Oldman earned the Best Leading Actor honor for his work in Darkest Hour, and Allison Janney picked up the prize for Best Supporting Actress for her performance in I, Tonya. Guillermo del Toro took home the Best Director statuette for The Shape of Water, and Get Out actor Danny Kaluuya won the Rising Star Award. James Ivory, who penned Call Me By Your Name, won the prize for Best Adapted Screenplay, and the Best Animated Film Award went to Coco. The ceremony at the Royal Albert Hall was hosted by absolutely fabulous icon Joanna Lumley. Sony Pictures Classics says it has acquired all North American and Latin American distribution rights to The Happy Prince and plans to release it this year. Written and directed by and starring Rupert Everett, the movie is to have its European premiere this weekend at the Berlin International Film Festival. It's first screened in January at the Sundance Film Festival in Utah. The drama about the last days of renowned author and playwright Oscar Wilde also stars Colin Morgan, Edwin Thomas, Colin Firth, Emily Watson, and Tom Wilkinson. A news release says Everett gives a career-defining performance as Wilde, physically and emotionally embodied the literary genius as he lives out his last days in exile in Europe. His body ailing and heavy, his mind spinning, he survives by falling back on the flamboyant irony and brilliance wit that define him. As the film travels through Wilde's final act and journeys through England, France, and Italy, desire and loyalty face off, the transience of lust is laid bare, and the true riches of love are revealed. Firth, Everett, and Wilkinson all appeared together in the 2002 film The Importance of Being Earnest, which was based on the stage comedy written by Wilde. Everett also starred in the 1999 screen adaptation of Wilde's play An Ideal Husband, and Firth headlined 2009's Dorian Gray, which was inspired by Wilde's supernatural novel. Actress Olivia Wilde has announced via social media that she will direct a film called Booksmart. The Annapurna Pictures and Gloria Sanchez Productions project will star Lady Bird actress Beanie Feldstein and Last Man Standing alum Caitlin Dever. Wilde wrote on Instagram Friday, "Not only is it a great story, but it's hilarious, and I can't wait to tell it to you. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to continue freaking out with happiness." Her post also includes a photo of a director's chair with the movie's title on it. Wilde's acting credits include starring roles on the TV shows Vinyl, House, and The Black Donnellys, and The OC, and a dozen films. Shailene Woodley, Laura Dern, and Zoe Kravitz are confirmed to return for Season 2 of the dramedy Big Little Lies. HBO previously announced Reese Witherspoon and Nicole Kidman would be back as Maddie and Celeste for the second installment. Season 1 followed a group of mothers who live in a wealthy California school district. The finale features the death of Celeste's abusive husband, Perry. The cable network said on its website Friday, Woodley's character Jane Chapman will be processing Perry's sudden death in the storyline while trying to build a new life for herself and her son Ziggy. Dern, who received both an Emmy and Golden Globe for her performance, will be reprising her role as Renata Klein, a woman who will be faced with new challenges in her marriage. Bonnie Carlson, Zoe Kravitz's character, will confront her past while struggling to come to terms with Perry's death. Meryl Streep has joined the Season 2 cast as Mary Louise Wright, Celeste's mother-in-law. David E. Kelley will write all 7 scripts for Season 2, which will be based on a story by author Leanne Moriarty, who penned the novel that inspired Season 1. Andrea Arnold will direct Season 2. The new Fantastic Beasts and Harry Potter Lego sets that feature Hogwarts schools of witchcraft and wizardry are set to launch in August. The new collection will feature building sets and collectibles inspired by the Fantastic Beasts and Harry Potter films, including the Great Hall in Hogwarts, where students at the school, including Harry, Ron, and Hermione, enjoy their meals. Other characters that will be featured in the new sets include more fan-favorite wizards, magic creatures, muggles, and Fantastic Beasts main character Newt Scamander, just in time for the arrival of the Fantastic Beasts sequel, The Crimes of Grindelwald, which arrives on November 16th. The Vice President of Licensing and Entertainment for the LEGO Group, Jill Whitford, said in a statement, "When it first launched in 2001, LEGO Harry Potter was a global sellout due to its broad appeal and ability to spark imaginative play, so we're thrilled to go deeper into the Wizarding world to bring even more magic and excitement to LEGO play. The Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts stories are perfectly suited to construction play, and our designers cannot wait for fans to see how the film are reimagined in our new collection of building sets and collectibles." The Vice President of Finance, Franchise Management and Marketing for Warner Bros. Consumer Products, Mary Ellen Zarakis, says, "Together with our long-standing partners at the LEGO Group, we're excited to bring Harry Potter back into LEGO form and expand the world with the addition of Fantastic Beasts sets. These new sets allowed us to strengthen the emotional connections our fans have with the Wizarding world as they bring to life their favorite characters and memories from the films." The new Harry Potter LEGO collections follows announcements of an upcoming mobile game titled Hogwarts Mystery and a new thrill ride coming to Universal Orlando's Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Toy Story Land is set to open at Disney's Hollywood Studios in Orlando June 30th, Walt Disney World announced Friday. The new section of the theme park is inspired by 3 animated Toy Story blockbusters that follows the beloved action figures and playthings who come to life when their owners, first Andy, then after he grows up, Bonnie leaves the room. Toy Story 4 is due in theaters next year. The Disney Parks website said about its new addition, "Here guests can take a ride on Slinky Dog Dash, a roller coaster Andy has assembled from his Mega Coaster Play Kit, and top off with Slinky and Jessie." It also states families will also be able to take a spin on Alien Swirling Saucers, a galactic play set that Andy won from Pizza Planet. Here, adorable little green aliens swirl about in their flying saucers with guests in tow in their rocket ship toys while the claw hangs overhead. Guests can also walk through a new Carnival game box to experience Toy Story Mania, which has been a guest favorite attraction at the park since it opened in 2008. Now expanded with a third track, the popular attraction will put even more guests in the action, taking aim at 3D objects, using everything from baseballs to cream pies and a variety of whimsical, fast-paced games. Disney World's other recent attractions include 2 new Pandora, the World of Avatar theme rides, and a restaurant at Animal Kingdom and a Frozen theme log flume at Epcot. Get Out the Post and the West Wing alum Bradley Whitford has signed on for a recurring role on Hulu's drama The Handmaid's Tale for Season 2. The Emmy winner will play Commander Joseph Lawrence, the architect of the economy of the dystopian society Gilead, Deadline.com says. TVGuide.com quoted the streaming service as saying Whitford's character's sly humor and flashes of kindness makes him a confusing, mysterious presence for his newest handmaid. It is also possible Lawrence will be the husband of the woman played by series newcomer Marissa Tomei, since series writer Bruce Miller recently revealed Tomei will portray the wife of a commander. The show stars Elizabeth Moss, Joseph Fiennes, Yvonne Strahovski, Samir Wiley, Alexis Bledel, Ann Dow, Max McNahela, Madeline Brewer, O.T. Fagamanen, and Amanda Brugel. Guy Pearce, Sorcha Groundsell, and Purcell Ascot are set to star in a new romantic drama called The Innocents. Farron Blackburn is the executive producing the Netflix series and directed 6 of the first season's 8 episodes. The synopsis reads, when teenagers Harry and June run away from their repressive families live to be together, they're thrown into an extraordinary journey of self-discovery that derails their innocent dreams. Secrets kept from them by their respective parents test their love to the breaking point, and the extraordinary gift they possess unleash powerful forces intent on dividing them forever. The streaming service released a 70-second trailer Thursday that shows the characters' faces interspersed with images of shattering glass and a letter revealing their plan to take off. Kat Dennings will star in an untitled ABC pilot based on the book and blog How May We Hate You. Dennings, who was given multiple plot offers from broadcast networks, will play the female lead in the series and will serve as a producer, Deadline reported. The project is being penned by Brooklyn Nine-Nine writer and producer Justin Noble, who is executive producing. The series will be a single-camera workplace comedy about 2 guest service associates who work at high-end resort along with their co-workers and guests, noted the Hollywood Reporter. Dennings will star as Ellie, who makes ends meet at the resort along with her best friend Gabe after falling into debt from 3 different grad school attempts. Will Gluck, who helmed Peter Rabbit, is set to executive produce and direct the pilot. The comedy is Dennings' next television project following the cancellation of her series Two Broke Girls, which ran for 6 seasons on CBS. Regina Hall, Casey Wilson, Paul Scheer, Kurt Brandnoller, and Eugene Cordero have joined the cast of Showtime's half-hour comedy pilot, Ball Street. Production began in Los Angeles this week on the first episode of the Possible series, starring Don Cheadha and Andrew Reynolds. The pilot is being directed and executive produced by Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg, the brains behind the films Sausage Party, Neighbors, This Is the End, Pineapple Express, and Superbad, as well as the AMC series Preacher. A news release from the cable network says Ball Street takes us back to October 19th, 1987, aka Black Monday, one of the worst stock market crashes in the history of Wall Street. To this day, no one knows who or what caused it. Ball Street is the story of how a bunch of fearless underdogs took on the Blue Bud Old Boys Club of Wall Street. Among the intemperate traders who make up the group, led by Cheetah's character, are Dawn, the no-nonsense head of trade, and the only woman on the team. Unmasked, a musical memoir honoring the work of Andrew Lloyd Webber, is to open at the Paper Mill Playhouse during the 2018-2019 season. Co-created by Richard Curtis and John Doyle, the new production is scheduled for a limited run September 27th through October 28th at the theater in Millburn, New Jersey. The show will feature some of the composer's best-known music, new material written specifically for the occasion, and stories about how Webber has conjured theatrical magic for decades. It will also see characters from his various musicals mingling for the first time. Curtis said in a statement, "I'm so excited to be involved in Unmasked. We started from the position of having in the show a huge collection of some of the greatest songs ever written for musical theater, and then learning more about Andrew and his way of working and how the music relates to him and his life. With luck, there'll be some very fun new stuff too. I love Andrew and his work in real life. He has always made me laugh, and in the theater, a lot of his music has made me cry. I'm thrilled to be part of something that I hope will make the audience do both, laugh and cry." Doyle added, "I'm thrilled to help create this exciting new theater piece celebrating Andrew's remarkable body of work, an event that explores the art behind his melodies, with reflecting his somewhat irreverent, self-deprecating sensibility. It's going to be a lot of fun." Mark S. Hobie, the producing the artistic director of Paper Mill Playhouse, says, "Unmasked is another amazing opportunity for our theater to introduce a new tale to the music theater canon. Andrew Lloyd Webber is a legend, and we're fortunate to be working with him along with Richard and John in this incredible project." Among Webber's musicals are School of Rock, Evita, The Phantom of the Opera, Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, Cats, and Jesus Christ Superstar. His book, Unmasked, the memoir, is to go on sale on March 6. Lena Dunham posted a photo from her hospital stay Friday on Instagram after having a hysterectomy. The 31-year-old actress shared a picture with her 3.1 million followers after announcing she underwent an elective total hysterectomy in hopes of ending her battle with endometriosis. Dunham captioned the snapshot, Your body failing you is at a loss that's hard to explain, yet the amount of messages I've gotten from women in a similar predicament have been so overwhelming, loving, and heartening." She added, "Thank you to the village of women who took care of me through this entire process. I have a broken heart, and I hear those don't mend overnight, but we're linked forever by this experience and our refusal to let it hold us back from even the grandest dreams." Dunham said in an essay for Vogue published Wednesday that she chose to have a hysterectomy after, quote, years of complex surgeries measuring in the double digits and many alternative treatments for endometriosis. She wrote, "It's been a few months now. Despite some small complications, I'm healing like a champ. My mind, my spirit are another story. I made a choice that never was a choice for me, yet mourning feels like a luxury I don't have." Dunham's ex-boyfriend, producer Jack Antonoff, was among those to voice support for the actress online. Dunham and Antonoff confirmed their split in January after 5 years of dating. Antonoff tweeted "Beautiful Peace" Wednesday alongside a link to Dunham's essay. Beverly Hills 90210 alum Rebecca Gayheart has filed for divorce from the Last Ship and Grey's Anatomy actor Eric Dane. TMZ says the actress moved to end her 14-year marriage by filing legal documents Friday. Gayheart requested spousal support as well as joint legal and physical custody of their daughters who are ages 6 and 7. Dane said in a statement to People magazine, "After 14 years together, we have decided that ending our marriage is the best decision for our family. We will continue our friendship and work as a team to co-parent our two beautiful girls as they are the most important thing in the world to us. We kindly ask that you respect our privacy during this time as we navigate the next phase of our lives." Behati Prinsloo, and her husband, pop star and the voice coach Adam Levine, welcomed their second daughter. E! News said Friday the couple named their newborn Geo Grace Levine. No other details, including the date and location of the baby's birth, are available at this time, reported People magazine, which also confirmed the child's arrival and name. Geo Grace has a 16-month-old sister named Dusty Rose. A source told Us Weekly when Levine and Prinsloo announced their pregnancy in the fall, Adam and Behati cannot wait for their second child. Adam is literally the happiest ever. Pregnant actress Haylie Duff says baby number 2 will be another girl. The 32-year-old star's rep confirmed news Wednesday to Entertainment Tonight after Duff announced in January that she's expecting again with fiancé Matt Rosenberg. Duff and Rosenberg already share 2-year-old daughter Ryan. People reported the toddler is thrilled to be getting a younger sibling. The source says Ryan is thrilled. She really wanted a baby sister. The whole family is so excited for the new baby to arrive. Duff had announced her second pregnancy January 5th by sharing a photo of Ryan pointing at her own belly. She captioned the picture, round 2, Ryan thinks our new baby is growing in her belly, #family of 4. Duff has appeared in a number of TV movies and is also known for hosting Real Girls Kitchen and Haley's America on the Cooking Channel. She is the eldest sister of actress Hilary Duff, who is mom to 5-year-old son Luca. New parents Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott cozied up in a photo Thursday. The 20-year-old reality star and 25-year-old rapper got close in their first picture together since welcoming daughter Stormi this month. Scott shared a photo on Snapchat of himself and Jenner leaning in for the cameras, the pair both wearing medical masks over their mouths in the picture. Scott captioned the post, BDJXJKDN. Jenner announced last week that she gave birth to a baby girl February 1st. A news report, Jenner and Scott, who were first linked in April 2017, have grown closer since becoming parents. A source says her relationship with Travis has made huge strides since having baby Stormi. Travis has been staying overnight at Kylie's several times a week when he is not working or out of town. People added that Jenner and Scott are enjoying their little family and are not in a rush to get married. A source says, despite being new parents, Kylie and Travis are still in a new relationship. Travis is a good dad. When he wants to work, Kylie is supportive. The source says Kylie has everything she needs right now and seems very happy. For being so young, she is very chilled out about her relationship with Travis. She isn't making any huge plans for the future. Janelle Monáe is gearing up for her to release her first new album in 5 years. The 32-year-old singer announced the project Friday by sharing a teaser video for the album Dirty Computer. Monáe stars with Thor Ragnarok actress Tessa Thompson in the video, which features clips from the narrative film project that will accompany her album. The singer described the video as an emotional picture. Variety reported the emotion picture will be shown in selected theaters before screening of Black Panther. The Marvel movie, which stars Chadwick Boseman, Michael B. Jordan, and Lupita Nyong'o, opened in theaters on Friday. Music superstar Christina Aguilera went nude for a new bathtub photo shoot. The 37-year-old singer stripped down in a series of photos she shared with her 4.5 million Instagram followers Thursday. 2 of the pictures show Aguilera striking a pose in a rectangular tub with silver hardware. The third snapshot shows the star looking over her shoulder while taking a bubble bath in a freestanding tub. Aguilera captioned the slideshow with a drop of water emojis. The post received over 320,000 likes and plenty of compliments in the comments. One person wrote, "Love it, Christina." Another fan added, "That iconic face. We're waiting for your imminent comeback, queen." Aguilera's post followed news her 8th studio album is coming. Her most recent album, Loitus, debuted in November 2012. The star told Entertainment Tonight in 2016, "I'm working on multiple albums, one being a follow-up to my debut Spanish album, and a few solo projects with some incredible producers." She added, "I'm super excited. I'm more inspired than I've been in a really long time. It's a really, really exciting time for me." Justin Timberlake's Man of the Woods is number 1 on the U.S. album charts, Billboard.com announced Saturday. Coming in number 2 on the Billboard 200 is Migos' Culture 2, The Greatest Showman soundtrack at number 3, Ed Sheeran's Divide at number 4, and Bruno Mars' 24K Magic at number 5. Rounding up the top tier are Post Malone's Stoney at number 6, Kendrick Lamar's Damn at number 7, Camila Cabello's Camilla at number 8, Lil Uzi Vert's Love is Rage 2 at number 9, and Now 65 compilation disc at number 10. Black Panther is the number one movie in North America this weekend, earning $192 million in receipts, BoxOfficeMojo.com announced Sunday. Coming in number 2 is Peter Rabbit with $17.3 million, followed by 50 Shades Freed at number 3 with $16.9 million, Jumanji Welcome to the Jungle number 4 with $7.9 million, and 1517 to Paris at number 5 with $7.7 million. Rounding up the top tier are The Greatest Showman at number 6 with $5.1 million, Early Man at number 7 with $3.2 million, Maze Runner: The Deaf Cure at number 8 with $2.5 million, Winchester at number 9 with $2.2 million, and Samson at number 10 with $2 million. And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 1934, the legendary comic actor and entertainer Bob Hope marries Dolores Reed in Erie, Pennsylvania. Their marriage would last until Hope's death 69 years later, making it by far one of Hollywood's most enduring unions. Born Leslie Towns Hope in 1903 near London, Hope emigrated with his family to the United States when he was 4 years old. He held down a variety of odd jobs and had a stint on the amateur boxing circuit before embarking on a career in vaudeville. He began using the stage name Bob in 1928, and by the 1930s was one of the leading talents on the vaudeville scene. It was later revealed by Hope's biographer that Hope was briefly married during this time to his vaudeville partner Grace Troxell. In 1933, Hope landed his first substantial role in a Broadway production, Jerome Kern's musical Roberta. During its run, Hope met Dolores Reed while she was performing at the Vogue Club. Born Dolores Defina in 1909 in New York City, Reed had taken her stage name after the Broadway actress Florence Reed, at the advice of an agent. Hope, who was in the nightclub with his friend George Murphy, invited the pretty young singer to a performance of Roberta. As they later told interviewers, it was love at first sight, and the couple married in February 1934. 4 years later, Hope made his big screen debut in the broadcast of 1938 and launched his own radio show, The Bob Hope Show, which would run for the next 18 years. His quick-draw comic bravado, as well as his willingness to play the unsympathetic buffoon, was a huge hit with viewers and listeners alike, and by the end of the 1930s, he was one of America's top comics. Hope's film career took off exponentially with the success of a series of 7 road movies he made with Bing Crosby and Dorothy Lamour, including Road to Singapore in 1940, Road to Morocco in 1942, Road to Utopia in 1946, and Road to Rio in 1947. During World War II, Hope tried to enlist in the U.S. Armed Forces, but was told he could do more good as an entertainer. In 1941, he began visiting U.S. troops abroad. Reed traveled with him, returning to the stage to sing and perform alongside her husband. Hope would play shows in war zones all over the world, performing for more than 1 million servicemen by 1953. A televised Christmas Eve show for troops in Vietnam in 1966, in which Dolores sang Silent Night, drew an audience of 65 million people, Hope's largest ever. In addition to his film and touring work, Hope was a sensation on television as well, performing in countless TV specials that reached several generations of viewers over 5 decades. In May 2003, Dolores Hope was at her husband's side as he celebrated his 100th birthday. Remembered as Hollywood's Mr. Entertainment and the King of Comedy, Bob Hope died less than 2 months later. He was survived by his wife of nearly 70 years, their 4 adopted children, Linda, Anthony, Nora, and Kelly, and 4 grandchildren. And as your entertainment report for Monday, February 19th, 2018, I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.